putting it in my staircase. However, I'm not the best when it comes to just measuring and eyeballing things, so I'm going to tape everything up and mimic the gallery wall that I want to do. So these were on a shelf before, and now we're gonna pop them up on the wall. But I really want to make sure that I like what I'm doing before I just fully commit. So that's what we're up to. You wanna lay down? Okay, so we're measuring things out. Way down. And this is the gallery wall that I am going to be working on. I ended up completely stopping filming yesterday because I felt like everything was taking so much longer to do while hitting record, and then I started running into some issues when it came to hanging some of the frames, and actually just the one frame. No matter what I tried, I kept bending nails, and I kept hitting a stud, and I was like, why won't this go in? And then eventually I was like, I think this might be metal. So I texted my dad, and he said, yeah, it's probably like a metal box to protect some sort of electrical wire. So I stopped trying to put holes in the wall, patched the holes up, and ended up hanging the last photo with a command strip. But I'll show you what I finished yesterday before I show you what I'm working on today. All right, big reveal. There's not a ton of photos on there. We still need to paint these walls. You can see where I've touched up the construction grade paint with all the scuffs, but I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I used to have these on a different shelf, but now I have my little family photos in the stairwell, which just feels so nostalgic. I need to take those nails out and plug those holes, but I'm excited. Today's project is more plates. I have these plates from my aunt, and then this one's actually from my mother-in-law that I would like to hang in the entryway like this. So I have to do the hooks and measure everything out to make sure it's all proper, but I think it's gonna look really nice, and then you'll be able to see my little gallery wall and my plate wall.
Do you need help?
You can if you want to. I think I have a good method figured out for measuring. Come for me. Keep this foot. You can help me.
Oh, can I?
You can!
I can.
You can!
What?
I'm not opposed.
Okay, that works. You can do it. That was straight to me.
I know this paper's not as rippable as the other guy.
Scissors?
Here, take the hammer.
Scissors? Yeah, I think you do a little bit of nail, and then you rip the paper out, because then you have marks in the wall.
Yeah. We live and learn.
Live and learn. It's okay, it's gonna be behind.
Will you hand me the smallest plate?
The smallest plate? Plate petite.
It's, yep.
Plate petite.
I think it's the one right there, yeah.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. Plate number one.
Okay, number one.
Thank you. This is the correct side.
Great.
Thank you.
Fantastic. That does, yeah. So do a tiny bit of.
Ow.
Hey, don't poke yourself. Be nice to yourself.
You're messing me up. Does that look like it's crooked or is it okay?
That looks good.
Okay. Hammer?
Hammer. Nail in hole.
Nails and holes.
Nails in holes.
Hammer.
Hammer time.
Hammer time. Is this video just gonna be us vocally skipping the whole time? I just finished dropping my husband off at the airport for a work trip, and it was really stressful. My husband decided that 40 minutes before his flight was departing was the time that he wanted to arrive. So he was supposed to check a bag because it had a drill that he needed to use for installing something at his job that he's flying to in the destination. And they stopped checking bags, which I kind of forgot that they stopped taking, like, there was a certain cutoff time for bags, and I especially didn't think it was 40 minutes before. I thought like maybe 20. And so he calls me after I've already turned around. I'm 10 minutes out on the way home, and he's like, you need to turn around right now. I can't take the drill. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I head back to the airport, and he throws the drill in the window as like the drop-off pickoff's like time. His flight was at 7:40. He got in his seat at 7:32. Like, they were departing at 7:40. So I was a little stressed after that, and I've been craving Reese's peanut butter cups. So I decided instead of doing that, I'm actually going to do no-bake cookies. Not necessarily too much healthier, but at least there's fiber with the oats. Honestly, with my husband being out of town, it's the perfect time to be making no-bake cookies because he doesn't really like them. Not to say I couldn't make them with him here, but he does not love the combination of peanut butter and chocolate, which I think is crazy because that is my favorite combination. Maybe a little bit less so as an adult, but I still love it. So he won't be too upset with me making this with him gone. I'm not usually a huge baker. Sometimes I find it in me to make some fun little recipes here and there. But it just really depends on what I'm craving and if I actually want to eat something that I'm making. This recipe called for double. It was saying it was going to make 60 cookies. And I'm sure they were small cookies, but I was like, I do not need that much. No-bake cookies can be finicky because they start to harden. So you really want to work pretty fast. And now for the best part. It's hot. It's really hot.